Hi. Once again welcome to New York Post.
A Russian soldier reportedly drove over his colonel with a tank, while two other service members were caught venting about strongman Vladimir Putin's invasion of Ukraine amid reports of heavy losses. The Russian soldier who was behind the wheel of the tank blamed the commander of the group, Colonel Yuri Medvedev, for the deaths of his friends, Ukrainian journalist Roman Sambalyuk said on Facebook. Having waited for the right moment, during battle, he ran over the commander with a tank as he stood next to him, injuring both his legs, he wrote, the Daily Beast reported. Now Colonel Medvedev is in a hospital in Belarus, waiting for monetary compensation for combat wounds received during the special military operation to protect the Donbass. Colonel Medvedev was awarded the Order of Courage, he wrote. Although there was no independent corroboration of the claim, footage released by Chechen leader and close Putin ally Ramzan Kadyrov showed Medvedev being transported to a hospital. According to a report, a Russian soldier ran over his commander while two others were caught complaining about Putin. Russian Colonel Yuri Medvedev was run down by one of his own soldiers driving a tank. In protest, the incident comes as two groups of Russian soldiers in Makarov, in the Kyiv region, lost at least half of their comrades during heavy battles, Sambalyuk reported. Meanwhile, two Russian soldiers were heard complaining about the Russian quagmire in Ukraine in an intercepted phone call, the Daily Beast reported. Basically, it's a show here, I'll put it that way, a soldier near Mykolaiv, in southern Ukraine, was heard telling his comrade in a recording released by Ukraine's security service. Wounded Colonel Yuri Medvedev's legs were run over by the tank driven by one of his own soldiers. The soldier described how Ukrainian troops tore apart a column of Russian forces and says 50% of his unit suffered from frostbite feet. But they don't plan to treat them in the field hospital, he said. The service member also said their commander, Lieutenant General Yakov Ryazantsev, told them on the fourth day of their deployment that the war would be over quickly. Do you know what he told us? It's no secret to anyone that there are only a few hours until this special operation is over. And now those hours are still going, the soldier said. Two Russian soldiers were caught talking about how they were tired of Vladimir Putin's bull. Soldiers also have complained that they were ignored when they reported that their Kevlar vests lack hardened panels, according to the phone call. Comrade General, damn it, I have this situation, he recalls soldiers telling the general. And he just says, son, be strong, and the F off. It's such trash here, our own plane dropped a bomb on us. They couldn't even send off the 200s here, he reportedly said, using a Russian military term for dead bodies. They rode with us for 5 days. He adds that, even in Chechnya, there was nothing like this special operation. Damn it, with respect to homes not meant to be destroyed, it's bulls, the Daily Beast reported. On Wednesday, NATO estimated that 7,000 to 15,000 Russian soldiers have been killed in 4 weeks of war in Ukraine, where fierce resistance from the country's defenders has denied Moscow the lightning victory it sought. By way of comparison, Russia lost about 15,000 troops over 10 years in Afghanistan. A man walks in front of a damaged house in the city of Zhytomyr, northern Ukraine, on March 23, 2022. A map showing the Russian invasion of Ukraine. When Russia unleashed its invasion February 24 in Europe's biggest offensive since World War II, a swift toppling of Ukraine's government seemed likely. But after 4 full weeks of fighting, Moscow is bogged down in a grinding military campaign.